See, that part is key right there. More than 100 volunteers teach for free. They're there giving their time because they're passionate about this, and that time is money. Time is so valuable. Time is one of the biggest things that you can offer. And that is just good stuff. What's up, everybody? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my show, Infinite Hope. It's Friday. It's time for some good news. I'm happy that you're joining me today. Please be sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and share the stream. Share the link so that more people can get involved in the positivity that I'm trying to cultivate here. Going to start with a story that Kai sent me. I really liked this story. I thought this was really cool. So it says, ancient Australian Aboriginal memory tool superior to memory place learning. Speaking of universities, though, here's what's going on in the US. University cancels $700,000 in debt for graduates hit by the pandemic. This is good stuff. This one was a sweet story.
Last year, stuck at home during the pandemic, Virginia high school seniors Cynthia Reshmi and Farah Bahar decided to start a candy company, though they knew nothing about making candy.
I feel accomplished in a way for an 18-year-old, and that's like really big. I feel like I made my parents really proud.
You
and
should.
They earned enough money to help their families, which may be the sweetest part of it all.
This was kind of cool. This is a story about an NFL player. Actually, I have two stories about NFL players today doing some good things. So Rob Gronkowski, I hope I said that right, donates $1.2 million to renovate Boston playground. So this is the dude. There was another NFL player. You know what? Let's play that now that did something really great. Here we go. Let me share that since we're on the topic. Okay, here we go. So NFL player Isaac Yiadom's Maserati taken apart to rescue kitten trapped inside. Yeah, so there he is. There he is with the kitty. Look at the little kitty. Okay, here we go. All right, next stop, another sweet story. I like this because I'm a huge swimmer. I'm an avid swimmer. I love swimming. Swimming is so good for you. And I love this story. This was a good story. Here we go.
We want to turn now to a program that's giving some special children a sense of freedom in the water. CBS's Janet Shamlian has their story.
2, 1, go! On the surface, they're just swim lessons. But in each lane of this pool, a life is changing.
Big arms, Grant.
He just loves it, and he gets so excited.
Good job.
Laura Marshall says her 18-year-old son Grant is nonverbal and severely autistic. In the water, he's an athlete tasting success.
It's just something you never thought would happen, and it's happening.
These are the Nashville Dolphins, people with a variety of challenges, learning to swim and swimming competitively. Brenda Vroon runs the program.
The families of these children are used to hearing no, and they can't.
Yes.
But you tell them something else.
We tell them they can, and we know they can. Just to see the things that they can do, it's really amazing.
Oh my God.
More than 100 volunteers teach for free, helping families often financially burdened with multiple therapies and doctors.
See, that part is key right there. More than 100 volunteers teach for free. They're there giving their time because they're passionate about this, and that time is money. Time is so valuable. Time is one of the biggest things that you can offer. And that is just good stuff.
For swimmers like Grant, an experience for which there is no price.
It gives them a sense of normalcy. It gives them peers and friends.
What does it give you?
It gives me joy.
Coming for a life-saving skill.
What a good lady.
Stay. There's so much more.
Yay!
Janet Shamlian, CBS News, Nashville.
Oh, yay.
And get this, the Nashville Dolphins program has nearly 90 swimmers who will be competing in the Special Olympics this year.
Wow. Good for them. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Let me see. Okay, here we go. This is another story about a Down syndrome child, which I thought was really, really sweet. Let's read this one. So instead of dirty looks, a kind stranger laid on the ground to calm boy with autism amid his meltdown. Heroic deeds come in all shapes and sizes. Some of them require bravery in the face of dangers. Other results from a simple random act of compassion. You guys know how I feel about random acts of compassion. Natalie Fernando was taking her 5-year-old autistic son, Rudy, affectionately known as Roo, for a seaside walk when the little boy spiraled into a meltdown. My son loves to walk, but he hates to turn around and walk back. We usually try to walk in a circuit to avoid this, but on his favorite walk with the boats, we have no choice but to turn back. This will often lead to a meltdown, which I can normally handle, but on the back of 2 weeks out of school today was too much for him and me. Fernando explained on a Facebook page, better to be different. Knowing she and Rudy were drawing attention and at her son's outburst might go on for an hour, Fernando was apologetic, but she soon found herself subjected to reproachful stares and comments of passerbys. That's when a total stranger named Ian stopped to ask if she was okay. When Fernando explained what was going on as if it was the most natural thing in the world to do, he lay down on the ground close to Rudy and engaged him in conversation. Quickly turned the situation around after Rudy recovered his composure. Ian walked Roo and his mom back to their car. I wish there were more of this man around, and I'm beyond thankful, Fernando said. I will not forget his kindness. Thanks, Ian from South End Seafront. You truly are a kind man. In addition to her gratitude, Fernando hopes Ian's unselfish behavior might inspire others to look deeper before making social judgments themselves. And there's the picture, and the picture here was when he was lying down and talking to him as he's having a meltdown. Poor little dude. We're all walking our own path and navigating the journey as best as we can. Sometimes it takes a moment of kindness from a complete stranger to completely change your day, and that is just so true. You just sometimes need a help, just a little bit of help, just a little bit of kindness and compassion goes a long way. So good for this dude, Ian. Rock on, buddy. Good for you. That's awesome. Keep being who you are. So video captures hero cop single-handedly lift overturned car off a woman to save her life. A sheriff's deputy in Virginia is being hailed as a hero after a video was shared of him single-handedly lifting an overturned car off a woman's head as her child screamed for help nearby. And this is all in the video. The video is kind of like shaky and very, very, because he's in the action. So it's very, it kind of gets you. You're like, oh my God. The incident occurred on May 7th in Gloucester County, Virginia, when Deputy John Holt, this dude's a hero, was responding to a report of an overturned vehicle with an entrapment, according to a statement from Gloucester County Sheriff's Office. The video was released by authorities on May 18th. The driver was laying underneath the vehicle with her head pinned by the sunroof. So that's the Sheriff's County statement read. Seeing the trauma her child was witnessing, Deputy J. Holt went into overdrive. Authorities shared a portion of Holt's body cam footage that captured the entire ordeal as the officer can be seen arriving on site in the vehicle before sprinting towards the incident.
When our Gloucester, it's flipped upside down.
There's a pillow.
So this is when he's lifting the car.
I'm trying to get out.
Can you find any, ma'am? Is your head clear?
So, wow, right? I mean, the guy literally pulled a Superman and just went and rescued her. That's crazy stuff. This is the kind of stuff you don't really hear about cops all the time. That's why I like covering these kind of stories, because I feel like, cops usually get a bad rep, and then you see stuff like this, and then you're like, yes, like this is why there's some people who are absolute heroes. They were meant to do this with, they were meant to be there at the right time. Again, everybody, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you got inspired, and have a great weekend. Make sure you smash the like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Share, especially if you're watching the highlights. Please be sure to do all that. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next week. Have a great one. Bye.